Hey guys, what's going on? It's New Year's Eve today. By the time you see this, it'll be past that. So, Happy New Year. Hope you've all had a really good Christmas. Hope you spent your time with family and friends and you've hung out and had a really good time. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be kiting any wing and struggling with that because the trees have been causing all this rotor. What we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be trying to start the Paramotor with Mark. I'm just now going to a petrol station to pick up some fuel. We should have some two-stroke oil back at the shed because we've run two-strokes and bikes for God knows how long, so there must be some stuff kicking around. And yeah, we're just going to try and get it running really, and then we're going to work on the electrics from there. I've had a little bit of a look at what the Paramotor actually is, and it looks like it's come from a German company. It looks like it's a 200cc engine, but it's just the engine that's been purchased from this company and it's just been bolted to a frame. So it's a little bit of mix of ingredients, but we'll see how it goes. We'll fix up the frame and get that nice and stable again, and then get it checked out by someone once all this work's done. We might tard it up a little bit, make it look pretty, you know, all that good stuff, because obviously you want to look cool in the air, right? And then yeah, we'll get checked out by someone. We're yet to book in some more lessons, or actually the first lesson. The weather's just been absolutely terrible recently. Fucking hell, that is flooded as f***. Woo! Jesus. Wow, that's flooded. And free time really hasn't allowed it. So yeah, we're hoping to do that in the new year, which will be really good fun. Hopefully try and make Parafest later in the year, which is in Wales, with some cross-country flights there. So yeah, things to do. Fix Paramotor, buy a wing, get training, fly. I think that's achievable. Join me at the petrol station. So we're back in the yard now. I'm just going to pull the Paramotor out and then see what we can get going. Looks like the dog's going to help us too. What do you reckon, Rox? You going to help me start the Paramotor, mate? Yeah. Let's get to it. Okay, so there's some fuel already in the tank. I might try and crank that through. I've looked online, and it says 50-to-1 ratio, and I'm gonna hope that this stuff is. If it doesn't start, then I've got some fresh stuff I'm gonna mix up and then try that, but I'm just gonna try this first. Should hopefully put a bit of lube around the piston as well, because the compression's good. It's quite stiff to pull, so it might have dried up. It's been sat for about a year, the guy reckons, so let's see what we get. Hello, dog. You might not want to be here for this one, mate. This one could be pretty loud. Alright. Stand back, mate. Right, so we're going to prime it. What that prime pump is. Oh, there we go. Mental. So this pull start is way too long. Let's try and shorten that down a little bit. Put that there. I'll just try temporary on that. I guess I should be able to get it undone later on. Should be able to pull it then as well. Whoa. Okay, instead of yanking this like a maniac, I'm going to try and short circuit the electric start to try and get that to jump it without using the button. So brown is live. Why, you fucker? Sparks isn't really what you want near a tank of petrol. So what we've got loose here is we've got what looks like the switch cable that's come off this relay. We've got an earth this relay that was loose, but I'll reattach it to the other relay, which I don't think should be on there. I did find a wiring diagram for this, so I might have to check with that. But we're starting to lose light now, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, I'm going to keep fiddling around with this and then see where we get. So after faffing around with this guy for ages, couldn't get it jump started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside, I'm going to make a cup of tea, I'm going to go online, I'm going to get the wiring diagram, which this won't be part of, it'll be extra. And look who's turned up, just about time to have a conversation about why this doesn't work.
Hello.
Hello mate.
Hello, how's it going?
Well, pretty bad actually. So basically tried starting it, got this just fueled in, got it primed with the pump.
Yeah.
I've pulled off all this tape stuff to find out what the hell's going on here.
Yes,
this wire that we thought needs to be plugged in somewhere, it's not actually attached to anything.
I tell people that this all the time, they just pull out.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I don't even know where that's come from.
That's building grade wire there as well.
Oh yeah, you should look at how thin the actual wire from the ignition is. That, what's that, like 0.5?
Yeah, but there's two. That probably just actuates the switch that allows the current to flow properly.
Yeah, well, you know,
just a guess.
Bit of earth wire there, lovely. Stripped it out of a plug, I reckon.
There was a relay on here.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Might have fried it. Don't know.
That one definitely fried. I've had that apart.
Oh, have
what
you?
they'd basically done before was they'd ran the power from the battery down through that, burnt out the contact points in that, and bypassed this starter solenoid. So that's why that doesn't work. We've got.
So does that work then? That
I have no idea.
Because that looks like it's just neutral power going into that. Because the neutral from the
No, I'm not being funny, but there's a spare one of those in the shed, so you might as well just pop it on. Yeah. I've put a bag of stuff in there.
So that's just another solenoid, is it?
That's a power. That's a starter solenoid. That is designed to handle the high amounts of current drawn from the battery that your starter motor requires.
See, that's why I need you here, mate. the man with electrics. The man with electrics. So I was about to have a cup of tea and wait for you to get back, but now you're back. Shall we have a cup of tea and have a look at this?
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
Alright, back in 5.
Doesn't have constant, a solid power feed straight through to the piece you're trying to get power to, and then it loses. Like are you filming?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Certainly am.
Right, okay, well imagine this is your battery up here.
Yeah.
Power feed down to there, and then that terminal, when it's off, will actuate this light here, which obviously goes down to earth. And that'll basically allow you to see that you have power running the machine. Right.
We're bypassing that for a minute because we haven't got it running, yeah?
So when you close that switch there and make it a closed circuit, that'll allow current to flow through here, actuate an electromagnet which will take that switch, put it onto the 87 terminal here, which will allow power to run through. This is wrong. Basically that shouldn't go straight, because that's basically run it through the God, I did this right. Basically that's, I'll draw that out in a minute. That's basically going to run power straight through the relay to the starter motor, rather than allowing it to run power to the starter motor, allowing it to have a direct feed from the battery straight to the starter motor and then actuating you.
Okay, so it's basically what you're saying is it's going to constantly keep the starter motor on. What would have happened?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
Could possibly do that. So basically what we're going to be doing is running the power to here, but instead of that going to that being the
So
start
does that need to go? Does that positive need to go to the switch on the hand remote?
Yeah, that'll be that section there. That'll be where that wire goes to.
Oh, okay.
That'll essentially be your hand control.
Yeah.
But basically what we need to do...
So once you let go of that, once that switch is then open again, that'll stop your starter motor though, won't it? The new engine should still run anyway.
Yeah.
Because you don't really need a battery to run an engine, do you?
Not really. You can probably wire that light now. I know a bit more about electrical work. You can wire that light in a bit better so that basically that comes on when it's ready to go and that will stay off during flight.
Okay.
I would just keep it on, depends how you want it. Basically that terminal there needs to go to a starter relay.
Which is what's on there already.
Yeah, which is
probably burnt out.
I guess so, yeah. And then basically that will go into the positive side, and the negative side will come out to earth.
Yeah.
And then it has two power terminals.
Yeah.
The positive will come down to one. And then it'll go from there. It will go into the back of the starter motor, and then obviously from the starter motor it'll go to earth.
Nice.
So that's how it should be. That's wrong as it stands. It just needs like an extra piece in here.
Okay, cool.
Make that work.
But it shouldn't be too difficult because there's only two terminals, isn't it?
I was planning on making this design up as like a skeleton. Just go. Yeah, it works. Cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Not hard at all. Really
Cool.
not hard.
Right then, let's have these two and get back out there.
How's the plan?
Now the plan. Let's go. Let there be light.
So we've had to move location because it's got dark and we've got more light here and more tools, so we just come round to the front of the house and going to string up that plan and just test it, and then we can run longer wires in later. But hopefully that should work. We've got new bits to go in and all should be good. It's a good job of the old electric boys here now, isn't it? Hey. I've got that new spark plug to go in here. I don't know if it's worth jamming that in as well now while we're here, because at least we'll know the spark plug's good. Alright, I'll just go run and get that then.
Right, I'll
think it's upstairs.
Yeah. If you want, just quick go grab the wire strippers. Pass them the cable out. Cannot beat a good cup of tea. Do you want to just experience this?
Oh yeah. Yeah man, that'd be cool.
Ready? I think this should make it work.
Oh. Well, that's burnt that wire out.
Okay, that did start last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
There you are, look. It's just not moving out, is it?
No, but I did get it spinning quicker than this before. How much charge is that battery?
Probably lost a lot of charge, isn't it?
Right, where's my... I believe it's in my
Should we
car.
just whip the 12 volt off my old car?
That'd do, just take the battery out of that.
Yeah.
The battery's already out. 13.58 volts.
Oh, so it's got good charge then.
Lovely charge in it. Why are you just...
Why won't you die?
Why won't you live? Oh no.
Are you kidding me? Might not rain that much. Very light, thin cloud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, anyway, so what's going on? It's just spinning lightly, is it?
Yeah. So we've
You
got...
sure it's not like a dirty connection, man?
Could be the earth on it.
Could be.
Could be the earth.
Because that isn't that.
I'll tell you what.
Because this wire here is going
go into this, and this there's the back of this, which is your neutral. The back here is your neutral.
Yeah. Right.
Your negative from your battery. Back
Yeah.
here. That one's not hot.
Okay, then there's your restriction point. That's what's causing the issue. Hold this on the neutral, on the battery, and then a neutral on the back of that if you can.
Right, okay, let me come on it.
This is some grade A redneck stuff.
It is.
Don't do this at home.
It's already, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep. What's getting hot there? Look. Smoking. Someone's smoking up here. Okay. Where's this wire going to then?
That wire.
Is it because this wire is trying to dissipate anything to here?
Potentially.
Should we try
Could
that?
be,
Should we
because if that's
should we
fused
unbolt
to the
that
inside, that's just going to chuck it straight to earth.
then? So yeah. This is going to be a very chopped up video of like trial and error. Does this work? No. Should we have bought the Paramotor? No. I'll be happy if this starts up tonight. I'm not holding out hope, but I'm interested.
Who made this battery?
It's just bodge, mate. It's just
Homebrew.
absolute bodge. Yeah, homebrew, right?
Fucking wars. See what I mean?
Yeah,
So
okay.
There was that earthing out.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh, she fucking started then, bruh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a better connection on that. Force that in there. Nah.
No, what's going on there? You're just hitting that.
I don't think there's a good enough connection for me to, unless I go from behind.
Oh right, I see. So keep it there.
Clean the top up.
So that needs cleaning, does it? We need some lube on these gears.
Maybe.
That might be a good idea because it's probably like a motorbike gear, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Should we just spray some like chain lube on it? You can't harm it, really, can it?
Not really.
What's it going to do? It's going to spit a bit out here, make this slip maybe.
Oh yeah, I'd probably put some on.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And
Get that out.
let's get that going then.
Light blue and white tin. Oh, my tea's gone cold. It's cold.
Right, stop it from going there. Okay, should we give it another run?
Let's do it.
Is it this neutral wire then that might be like short out rather than a good connection to that?
Could be either.
Could be both. Could be both.
Do you want to stick the blue one on the back?
Yeah, could be. Ready? Yeah. Connecting hard.
Yeah, baby!
Ah! It runs on 5, yeah! Right, that's all we needed. That's sweet. Right, so we need an air filter. Right. Alright, so should we pump it? What do you reckon? Oh, it just died of being. Because I pulled that and then it died. So flooded? Maybe.
Potentially, yeah, and having dodgy connections all around, giving it a dirty spark, and the spark plug might not be benefiting it that much.
You're right. ready?
Yeah.
The kill switch works. So far, we got it running. The kill switch works. The rest of the wiring is woo, much to be desired. But it runs. That's what matters. That's the difficult bit done. We've just got to run some new cables around it now, really, and straighten up the frame, and then give it a little bit of lick of paint. It's looking a little bit tired, and then maybe strap a new harness to it, and job's a good one. Job is a good one. What do you reckon, Mark?
I reckon that's a beaut. Absolutely lovely.
The car was a steal. Wink. Oh God. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to sign this one off here. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yes,
This wire that we thought needs to be plugged in somewhere, it's actually attached to
I tell
anything.
people about this all the time. They just pull out.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I don't even know where that's come from.
That's
I really...
building grade wire there as well.
Oh yeah, you should see, look at how thin the actual wire from the ignition is. That